بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Alhamdulillah والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. My dear student, greeting to you all. Today, inshallah, we will carry on with our English language lessons for the third year. My name is teacher Inas Al-Hdathi. So as you can see, we are still going through our unit, shops and malls. Shops and malls. That's the last unit of our book number 4. And this is the third lesson, lesson number 3, because this is a very important lesson and it has so many information. We decided to have it into 2 parts. Today we will have part number 1 and then we will have the second and the last part. So let's start, Bismillah. Let's start by revising what we have learned in the previous lesson, my dear student. We introduced different kind of shops and we will revise them in our lesson. But we introduced different kind of shops, like a bakery, a supermarket, a dress shop. Also, we were able to answer the question, where can we buy this from? Where can we buy a bed from? Where can we buy a skirt from? Okay? So, in this lesson, inshallah, you will be able by the end of the lesson to name more shops, name different kind of shops. Also, we will be able also to answer and practice this question more. Where can we buy this? Where can we buy these? And last but not least, we will be able to use the questions, how much and how many? How much and how many? This is the cover of unit number 4. Now remember, this is the last unit of your book unit for shops and malls. This is an example of a shop. But can you tell, my dear student, what does this shop sell? What can we buy from this shop? Just by looking at this picture, we cannot decide because we don't have any things, any items on the display. We don't have a pictures, we don't have name, right? So it's just a shop. But let's give different kind of shops. For example, here we have a bookstore. So try to help me out here. What can we buy from a big bookstore? What can we buy from a bookstore? Exactly, we can buy books. Of course, we can buy books. We can buy notebooks. We can buy magazines. Sometimes we can buy pencils, pens, stationery from a bookstore. So the first shop here we have is a bookstore. So repeat after me, please. Bookstore. Bookstore. One more time, bookstore. One last time, bookstore. Very good, my dear student. Next shop here we have a barber's shop, or we could say a meat shop. Okay, now try to name some of the items we can get from this shop. Like the one before, can we buy books from this shop? Definitely not, we cannot. But we can buy, very good, we can buy meat from this shop. Very good, we can buy meat. What else? What else we can get from this shop? Excellent, we can get chicken from this shop. So we might get chicken, we might get steak, as you can see here in the picture, sausages, maybe fish if we are lucky. So the second shop here we have is a meat shop. So repeat after me, meat shop. Meat shop. Or we might say, the second shop here we have a laundry. A laundry. What do we have here? What can we do in the store or in this shop? We cannot buy anything, but we can, very good, we can wash our dirty clothes or dirty outfits. We can dry and wash our dirty clothes. Where? At the laundry. So let's say it one more time. Laundry. Laundry. One more time, laundry. One last time, laundry. Very good, my dear student. Next one. Here I did not have a name, but you can tell only by looking at the display of this shop. What can we buy from this shop? Very good, very good. It's a dress shop, so we can buy different kind of clothes from this shop. Like what? Like t-shirts, jackets, trousers, dresses, uniforms, suits. Very good. So we can buy or we can get different kind or different things from a dress shop. So let's say the name one more time. Dress shop. Dress shop. One more time. Dress shop. One last time. Dress shop. Very good, very good. Moving to the next one. Here I did not have any name, but as you can see, this lady is selling something. The other lady is buying something. What is she buying? What is she trying to get from this shop? She's trying to buy, very good, very good. She's trying to buy bread. Okay, so we can see bread here. Actually, also I can see cupcakes, donuts, cookies. Okay, so what do you think this shop is? It is a bakery. Very good. It is a bakery. Very good. So let's say it one more time. Bakery. Bakery. One more time. Bakery. One last time. Bakery. Very good. Very good. Now, for the next one, I tried to trick you a little bit. Try to look for the things here, any sign that will indicate the name or what does the store sell for us. What do you think? Try to look for something. Yes, very good. This is a furniture shop. Very good. Furniture shop. What can we get from a furniture shop, my dear student? We can buy, of course, furniture like sofas, chairs, tables, desks. Very good. So this is a furniture shop. Very good. So let's read. Furniture shop. Furniture shop. One more time. Furniture shop. One last time. Furniture shop. Very good. Now, how about this place? We have a name here. This is a pharmacy. This is a pharmacy. Now, can we buy meat from the pharmacy? Can we find a gorgeous dress in the pharmacy? Of course we cannot, but we can get, for example, medicines, vitamins. Very good, very good. So this is a pharmacy. Pharmacy. One more time. Pharmacy. One last time. Pharmacy. Very good, very good. And for this nice shop, what do you think? What do we have here? It's not a meat shop. It's not a furniture shop. We have a flower shop. Very good. Flower shop. Of course, we can find different kind of flowers in the flower shop. So, let's read again. Flower shop. Flower shop. One more time. Flower shop. One last time. Flower shop. Very good, very good. Now, we were able to answer this question earlier, but let me check your understanding. To ask about or to use the WH word where, it means that I need a place or a location, right? So where can we buy this or where can we get these? Okay, for example, take a look at this picture, my dear student, and help me out. What can you see in the picture? For me, I can see a cup of coffee and some donuts. So, answer me with this question. Where can we find donuts and coffee? Where can we get them? Where can we buy these? Very good, my dear student. We buy them from a coffee shop. Very good. We buy them from a coffee shop. So, let's read. Coffee shop. Coffee shop. We buy them from a coffee shop. Very good. We buy them from a coffee shop. How about these items here? Actually, I have so many items that we use day and night in our houses or perhaps our offices, right? So, where can we get this from? Can we buy them from a coffee shop, my dear student? No, actually, we buy them from electronic shop. Very good. Electronic shop. So let's read one more time. Electronic shop. Electronic shop. One more time. Electronic shop. One last time. Electronic shop. As you can see here, we have a TV, we have a refrigerator, a lamp, we can see a kettle, a washing machine, a stove, a vacuum. All these are electronics that we find at the electronic shop. Very good. How about these items, my dear student? Where can we find them? Where can we find them? I can see a skirt, a pack bag, a dress, a t-shirt, shorts, a hat. What do you think? Ladies' bag. Where can we find them? Very good. We buy them from a dress shop. Very good. Dress shop. Dress shop. We buy them from a dress shop. Very good, my dear student. Excellent. Now, take a look at these items here. Here I can see vitamin C, vitamin B12. So they are vitamins, right? Where can we buy vitamins from? Where can we get them from, my dear student? Can we get them from, let's say, electronic shop? Bookstore? The answer is no. I know you know this. We buy them from a pharmacy. Very good. We can get them from a pharmacy. Very good. A pharmacy. A pharmacy. We buy them from a pharmacy. Very good, my dear student. Excellent. Now, how about all these items that I'm certain if you are watching me through your televisions that you can find all these things surrounding you, as a sofa, a chair, a table, a desk, a blanket, a bed, a cupboard, a lamp. Where can we find all these items? Where do you think we can find them? Very good. We buy them from a furniture shop. Very good. Furniture shop. Furniture shop. We buy them from a furniture shop. Very good, my dear students. So we can find all these items at the furniture shop. Now, let's come to our grammar here in our lesson. We have these two questions, another WH questions that requires information. How much and how many? When do we use how much, my dear student, and when do we use how many? In order to do that, we need a definition for them before we can decide. Much and many means that we have a large quantity of something. Okay? So if we use much and many, it means that I have a large quantity of something. For example, there are many apples at my house. We don't have much coffee. Now, I need you to look at the two pictures, my dear student. I have apples and I have coffee. Both of them are kind of food, right? But one of them is considered to be countable. We can count, which is the apples. Apples are countable, but the coffee is uncountable. Now, come to say what's the difference between countable and uncountable. We can count the objects. For example, one book, 2 angles, 3 strawberries, 5 bananas, 6 students, 7 windows, and so on. We can count these things. For the uncountable, we cannot do this. We cannot count. Like meat, water, chicken, chocolate, orange juice. All these are uncountable items. Here I have more examples. For the apple, it could be an apple, which is singular. There is an apple. There is a book. Or we could say, I have 3 apples or some apples, okay, or some books. As for the uncountable nouns, they often go with the singular form. There is a coffee. Sorry, there is coffee. There is milk. I have some money. I could eat some pasta. So we don't have the plural form. We cannot add s. We don't use it with r. It comes only with a singular form. Coffee, milk, money, pasta, salt, sugar, water, juice, all these are uncountable nouns. Here are different examples of the countable and the uncountable nouns. As you can see here, there we have chocolate, coffee, jam, a milkshake, milk, bread. Okay, now here we can have more examples. Let's focus on the uncountable nouns. I can see cheese, butter, mustard, sugar, rice, cereal, juice, salt, soup, tea. All these are uncountable nouns. You cannot count them. But for the countable nouns, I can see a burger, fries, eggs, apples, oranges, carrots, tomatoes, olives, peas, grapes, cherries, pancakes. I can have the plural form of these nouns. Okay? For these, they often go with the how many. How many tomatoes can you see? I can see 6 tomatoes. How many pumpkins can you see? I can see 2 pumpkins. How many carrots? I can see 3 carrots. So to use the question how many, I can use them with countable nouns only. Okay? Now, here, help me to decide whether to go for much or many based on the item we have. Okay? So for the first one, I have a carrot. What do you think? Carrots, countable or uncountable? Very good. Carrots are countable. So how many carrots have you got? Very good. Next, I have a bowl of rice. How much rice would you like to eat? Rice is uncountable. Very good. Next, I have tea. Tea, what do you think? Very good. How much tea is there in the cup? Next, I have a burger. Countable. How many burgers would you buy? How many burgers would you like to eat? Next, I have a butter. I have butter. How much butter is there in the fridge? And for the last one, I have, but here you have to be careful because I have the word bottles. Bottles are countable. How many bottles of water do you drink every day? Okay, now I need you to open your books at page 50. Page 50. As you can see, at page 50, I have 2 parts. I'll be zooming for the upper part. Okay, there we'll be covering the questions, the 2 questions, how much and how many, and later on I'll be zooming for the lower part. So let's start. How many and how much? Now notice here that I'm using how many only with countable nouns because I have books, pens, papers. All of these nouns are countable and they are in the plural form. How many books does she need? How many pens does she want? How many papers does she have? Okay, so how many is used with countable nouns. As for how much, it's only used with uncountable nouns. For example, how much money does she need? How much tea does she want? How much coffee does she have? Now notice that I have money, tea, coffee, and they are uncountable nouns. Okay? So how much is the pen? How much are these pens? Here I'm asking about the price of these items. Okay? So let's add more nouns to the books, pens, papers. We might say strawberries, olives, sandwiches, for example. As for the uncountable nouns, we might say water, juice, pasta, chicken, and so many other examples. Now let's move to the lower part. For the lower part at page 50, as you can see, here I gave you the answer to the question. So we try to do it differently now. We have the answer. What do we need to do is to write the question. Okay? So let's start by reading the answer first and decide, are we going to start with how much or how many? Number 1, I want 2 shirts. Okay, so here I have shirts, countable nouns, right? So what do you think? How much or how many? Because I have shirts, very good. How many shirts do you want? How many shirts do you want? I want 2 shirts. So our question is correct. Okay? Make sure you are writing the correct questions. Number 2. They are 64 riyals. So here I am asking about the price. The price, the cost. The question is, how much are these? Very good. How much are these? Or we might say, how much are they? Let's double check. They are 64 riyals. So our question again is correct. Number 3. They are 6 riyals each. Again, I have a price here. Okay? I have a cost, so how much are they? How much are they? They are 6 riyals each. Very good. And for number 4, I need 6, please. Now I have a number here. Very good. How many do you need? How many do you need? I need 6, please. Make sure you are writing the correct questions, my dear student. And I will give you this for a homework. Here you need to decide whether to use how much or how many. Don't forget that you need to decide if the noun here is countable or uncountable. So let's revise our lesson, my dear student. We practice naming more shops, different kind of shops, like a bookstore, a meat shop, a dress shop, a pharmacy, furniture shop. And also we were able to answer the question, where can we buy this? Or where can we get these? And also we practice how many and how much, and I gave you a small homework. So that was my lesson, my dear student. Until I see you next time, stay safe. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.